get down.
G'day and welcome everybody to the live show. This is episode number 10 of the year. Can you believe it? This year is just racing away with us. Thank you very much for joining us live tonight. I hope you are all set for another entertaining evening. As I'm sure you're aware, I'm Purple Cash Eater, your host for this evening. And tonight I will be chatting with Roaming Howie. And we're going to be chatting about the Whittlesea event. And Roaming Howie, or Andrew, as I'm going to call him throughout the show, he is part of the Geocaching Victoria event committee. So once again, feel free to chat amongst yourselves in the chat room. Please keep it PG. Anything untoward, and I will be kicking you out, but haven't had one yet, so let's not start tonight. Also, we've got another winner for the GDU photo competition of the month for September. So don't miss that. I'm going to announce that at the end of the show. Hopefully they are watching live tonight. That would be great. And we have some wicked cool prizes available for you tonight. So make sure you stick around for that at the end of the show as well. I would like to give a big thank you to the Patreons of the podcast, and a special thanks to Lainey at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring and the coaching program. Big thanks to John and Di from doyourself.com.au for their ongoing support with prizes each month. Thank you very much. And a continued support from my mum. Thank you very much, helping to cover some of the cost of the show to bring that to you tonight. So that is awesome. Alrighty, well, looks like there is a few of you here in the chat room already. So let's have a little look-see and see who's here with us live. Who we got? Oh, we got James 0116, that's it. And Jess, welcome. Thanks for joining us, love. You've been on a big trip out west Queensland. That's awesome. And one of my patrons, Darren Archer. Awesome. Thanks for joining us, mate. And Mick, thanks for joining us live on YouTube. That's awesome. Excellent. Thank you very much. And who's here? Tank Engine. Choo choo. That's wicked cool, mate. And Oswald's all the way from Victoria. Thanks for joining us live, mate. That's wicked. Hev Walker has also popped in to join the live show. Thank you very much, love. And Kim, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Kitty Catch, all the way back from America on a whirlwind tour of America. What an amazing trip that was. So good to see you live and in person here. That's awesome. Also, another Patreon, Tattooed Squared. Thank you for joining us, mate. I'm so glad you're here live. That's wicked. And Azzo MTB, thanks for joining us. That is so cool. Look out, it's the Pants people. Thanks for joining us. And Aquilus1, good on you. Oh, another patron of mine, Julie. Thanks for joining us, love. Oh, and look, all the way from Kempsey, Michael. Thanks for joining us, Michael. You're going to be trouble in the chat room, no doubt, I am sure. Who else is here? But it's Darkside Dan. Darkside Dan. Thanks for joining us, mate. And who else? The Bebbers. Oh, nice to see you, love. That's awesome. Who else is here? Chosen, thanks for joining us live. That is wicked. Young old fella, he is here as well. But what has he got? Had a phone call. Oh, okay. Quick shout out here to one of our Patreons, and he was a guest on the show just last month, not last month, month before. No, where is it? Roddy C. So Roddy C wants to let everyone know that he's come out of post-op at 5 p.m. today and was moved to recovery after a 5-hour operation. So fingers crossed for Roddy. We are all sending you best wishes, and thank you, young old fella, for passing that on. That's great. Who else we got here? Angus Brain, woohoo, joining us live. Another prize winner. That's awesome. Oh, and look out, it's Joe, another one of my Patreons. Thanks for joining us up. It's Sheridan from Queensland. Thanks for popping in. That's so cool. That is so cool. Thank you very much. Oh, Meriton, tuning in from the track. Oh, good on you. That's awesome. Bianca on Facebook, welcome. Thanks for joining us live. And that's awesome. Who was Mick Jordan? Thank you. Amanda Warner, thanks for joining us live. And from South Australia, thanks for joining us. That's awesome. All right, Team Casho, another Patreon of the podcast. Thank you very much. That is so cool. Look at you all. Oh my God, I just can't even get anybody. Who else we got here? We got Sebastian. We've got Joe. That's wicked cool. Thanks for joining us, Joe. We got Doomy16. Thanks for joining us. The Bug, also a previous guest of mine on the show. Who else have we got here? Gary and Jen from Melbourne, thanks for joining us live. That is wicked. And we got Chook and Chunk joining us again live on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. That is wicked cool. And we've also got Tracy Fretra here from Western Australia. Look at that, nice and early. What's that? 4:30 in the afternoon. You haven't even had tea yet. Not even finished work yet. Thanks for joining us live. That's wicked. Oh, and Elizabeth Shaw, late. Nice to see you, love. All right, well, let's get on with the show. I can see Team Canary is also sending us a wave as well. All right, well, let's get on with it here. So let's get started with the events coming up in general, and we will get started with some news.
Hey, PCE, how's this for a location? Beautiful. You know what? This is my new backyard as well. Anyway, what have you got for us for news?
Yoo-hoo! Thank you, SMS. Alrighty. So let's get started. Would you believe the very next one off the cab rank is the Whittlesea event? I won't go into too much of that now, as we will be diving into that one very soon. Okay, so following on from that, we've got the Rutherglen event in Rutherglen, in Victoria as well. That one is the 6th to the 10th of April, and that'll be next year. So you can all get your leave in and get organised. Following on from that, we will be going into the far distant future, which is fast approaching, and that's the Capital Geobash, which is in Canberra. That one's scheduled for the Easter long weekend of 2024, but 2022 is nearly over, so I told you time goes fast. So that one's nearly over. We'll move on next to the souvenirs. Oh, I think everyone's probably got the locationless cache by now, no doubt. But if you don't, what you need to do is you need to basically clean or tidy or improve an outdoor area. So to do that, you just need to take a before and an after picture, send that in, and you can log that one there. GC8 neat, and you can get the souvenir, which has gone missing for me. Hang on one second, I'll show you that. There we go. So you can get that souvenir there, locationless cache, GC8 neat. Following on from that, we have got Signals Labyrinth. So that one is going at the moment. So you just need to find your geocaches and help Signal make his way out of the 6 different labyrinths. Once you earn all 12 souvenirs for the different labyrinths, you'll get an additional meta souvenir. So that's pretty exciting. After that, the CTO number 2, season 2, that is currently underway. So that started on September 1st, and you've got until November 30 to host or attend a cash in, trash out event, and you can get that souvenir there. Now, we just had it just last weekend. It was the International Earth Cache Day. Just needed to log an Earth cache. Hopefully, you all have done that and have got your souvenir. That would be cool. Don't forget, we've got one more souvenir for the year, which is the Goodbye 2022. That will be available from December 25 through to the 31st. So you know what you're doing. Okay, so let's move on with the show, and we will get on to onto the main event, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, muggles and geocachers, a big g'day from USA. I'm coming to you from New Jersey, and I do miss you all. Meanwhile, is that time of the month, the time for PCE and the Geocaching Down Under podcast.
Yes, so welcome to the show. I'm Purple Cash Eater, and tonight I'm joined by my special guest, Roaming Howie, also known as Andrew. Tonight I'll be talking to Andrew about Geocaching Victoria Whittlesea event, which is being held in November. If you've got any questions that I don't ask here in the show, feel free to pop them in the chat room, and I'll get them displayed on the screen. But without further ado, here is Andrew. Welcome, Andrew.
Hi, PCE.
How's it going?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. So for those who don't know you, let's get started with just something nice and easy. We'll ease you into the show.
Thanks for that.
Tell people who don't know you, what is your caching name and how did you come up with it?
So my caching name's Roaming Howie. My nickname has always been Howie, given my surname being Howard. So okay. I figured, given I'm traveling around all the time, camping and outdoors, Roaming Howie kind of came together.
Nice and easy. I like that. That's a good one. And how long have you been geocaching for?
Technically, if you look at my stats, it's 11 years, but
Mhm.
it's truly only about 3.5 because that's when I really actually started. I only had about 20 fines before then.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I started earlier and then I had a big gap and then I got into it again, so I can understand that.
Yep.
So how many fines and how many hides do you have?
Just a little over 8,300 fines, and I'm a relatively newbie in terms of hides. I've only got 4 hides out there at the moment and a few ad labs.
Well, there you go. That's quite decent, I think. Oh dear. So, what got you into geocaching in the first place?
We were actually away with friends camping in Mildura. This was 3.5 years ago, and we all stumbled on a cache. It was just in a log nearby the track, so we weren't even looking for one. We just found it.
Mhm.
And because I knew what they were, I explained to the guys what it was, and we went off exploring, and there was a heap of great gadget caches and some other really creative ones around the campground. And we found a night cache that night that we couldn't solve because we couldn't convert coordinates properly. And that kind of got me hooked, and away we went.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Excellent. All right. Well, that's a little bit of who is Roaming Howie. So let's get on to the reason I brought you here tonight. So let's get on to the Whittlesea event. So please, Andrew, tell us when and where is the event being held this year?
So no surprises that the Whittlesea event is being held in Whittlesea, which is in Victoria. It's a small town on the very edge of metropolitan Melbourne. And the event is starting on Friday the 18th and will be going through until Sunday the 20th of November. So only 38 days away, I believe.
Oh my goodness. It goes so quick.
Very.
Oh dear. All right. So that's the 18th through to the Sunday. How do people register for the event?
Yep. So if you just jump on geocaching.com and go to GC8EW40, which is the mega event, and you can log your will attend through the website.
Perfect. And I know it's a little bit of a giveaway, but what's the color of the event this year?
I don't know, maybe it should be a competition question. It's purple, definitely purple, which seems to fit in nicely with your color theme, PCE. Yep. And yeah, we definitely want people to use the color, ribbons on cars, flags, you name it. If it's purple, wear it, decorate your car, and get involved.
Perfect. Excellent. Oh, I feel like this event was made for me. I love it.
You're not the only one to have said that.
I can imagine. All righty. So talk us through what's going to be happening on the Friday.
So Friday really is, for most of the day, you'll be able to check into your campsite. So if you're camping on site with us from midday, you'll be able to check into your campsite and get set up and establish yourself in the area. We've got a social event on Friday evening. So you'll be able to get together with all your friends and start to socialize ahead of the event and start to plan your activities. And we've partnered with some local vendors in Whittlesea who will make some meals available that you'll be able to pre-order via our website, and they'll be delivered directly to the campsite at the event.
Oh, cool.
We've also got the GPS Adventure Maze, which will be open exclusively for our foundation friends of the maze on Friday night. And at this mega, we'll have a puzzle room, which will open exclusively on the Friday night, only for all of our amazing volunteers that are coming along and helping us run the mega. So they'll get early access to that so that they can get that out of the way.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea because I know it does get busy.
Yeah, and the puzzle room particularly will be busy because we have limited availability, despite the fact that we're running 2 puzzle rooms to try and get through the crowds. So if you're a volunteer, you get prime access into that and get to see it before everyone else does.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alrighty, and what about what's happening on Saturday?
So Saturday is a big day. The official opening ceremony starts at 8:30 in the morning, so that will be on site at the showgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
And after the conclusion of that, the GPS Adventure Maze, Puzzle Room, the Gadget Alley, and all of the registration areas will open for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. We'll have a welcome to the newbie session. So we've actually been doing quite a lot of work at Geocaching Victoria with newbies this year. So we'll actually have a session that starts for them at 9:00 after the registration. And it just helps them to get an understanding of geocaching if they're relatively new to that, but also if they're attending their very first mega, a chance for them to understand what a mega is about and what they should do across the weekend, because sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming and daunting for the first time attendees.
Yeah, absolutely. The first time it is scary and daunting. Yeah.
We've also then got we've got a few activities around for the kids. So we're hoping to have a petting zoo on site from an animal rescue shelter that uses that as a fundraising opportunity. So a few activities there. There'll be some colouring in competitions and the like. So by all means, we really hope that families can come along as well and enjoy the day.
I love the idea of a petting zoo. That's great.
Yeah. Well, given we're in the middle of an agricultural society showground and the longest running agricultural society in Victoria, we thought it was probably appropriate that we got some animals out. And in the afternoon, so at 2:00, we've got a CITO, which we're working with Whittlesea Landcare as part of a conservation program that they've been working on with the Scouts. So we're doing some work with them to help revegetate that area and take care of some of the conservation programs that they've been working on.
Cool. That's a good idea. I like that.
Following on that, then into the afternoon, park tag trading, which always is popular. I know my park tag is not being shipped yet, so I'm sitting here with my fingers crossed, hoping it will arrive in time, but we don't know. That'll be at 4:00 in the afternoon on Saturday. And then we're going to round out the day with a massive celebration on Saturday night. It's Whittlesea's been a long time coming. It was originally scheduled for 2020. We all know what happened to events in 2020. So it's been a long time coming. And we've actually got quite a few awards that are also, as a result of COVID, have been delayed. So we'll be announcing the Cache of the Year Awards for 2019, 2020 and 2021 all in one go at Whittlesea. So it's going to be a great big night, celebration, chance for everyone to let their hair down and interact. We'll have some... Go.
Yeah, you're great. Go.
We'll have some food trucks available for people to purchase their dinner. You can come indoors and sit down, or we'll have a whole area where you can sit and have a picnic with your friends. And we'll be announcing the winners and some other things that will be in store for the night.
Oh, cool. Have you finalised which food trucks you've got on? Do you happen to know? Or
I do have a couple of in mind. We've got a wood fire pizza van that's coming along. I believe we've got a Vietnamese food truck. And there is one other that is escaping me at the moment, but we do have vegetarian and vegan options as well through those vendors that will be on site. So, and there'll be an ice cream truck, the most important. most important.
Oh, and I imagine there's a coffee van in there somewhere.
Yeah, so we will have coffee on site every morning from 7 a.m. So we know that it's hard for some people to function in the mornings if they haven't had their morning coffee. So as soon as you get out of bed, whether it be from the campsite or you join us, there will be a coffee van on site, and breakfast will also be available from 7 a.m. The local junior football club has jumped on board. We're supporting them, and they're going to be cooking bacon and egg rolls and some vegan-friendly options as well.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. So that leads us nicely into Sunday.
Yeah, so after Saturday is pretty big agenda. We're easing it off a little bit more on Sunday. Sunday will be a little bit more relaxed and give everyone a chance to really get out there and explore Whittlesea.
Yep.
So Sunday morning, we've got a session with the reviewers, which will be at 8:30 in the morning. So a chance for you to ask your questions. We'll give everyone an opportunity to submit their questions in advance so that we can actually prepare some of the answers, so we can actually have, do a bit of research and make sure we've got all the information that we need. But what I would like to say is we also are going to be joined by 3 lackeys from headquarters that are going to join that session. So you'll actually be able to meet and ask them questions about what's happening at headquarters and what's happening in the game in the future.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, huge news. So both the reviewers, we've got reviewers from all across the country, and I believe we're just waiting for confirmation, one coming from overseas as well, and 3 lackeys that are all going to be joining us, and you will be able to ask them all the questions that you've been wondering about the review process or headquarters. So
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Congratulations. That's a big effort getting lackeys on board.
Yeah, it's a long way for them to travel. So, but I think they're pretty excited to come down under.
Oh, I bet they are. Now that travel's opened up again, they'll be chomping at the bit. So will you be having an event program available for everybody?
We sure will. I don't know if you've got some of the sort of the rough guide that you can pop up on the screen now, but there'll be a full detailed event guide available that you'll get handed out when you register at the event. but we'll also have this published on our website in the next couple of days so that you can see what's happening around the showgrounds.
Plan your time, print it out, take it with you.
Yeah, but we'll actually have a printed out guide that'll have all the details, including an explanation of what each of these events and activities actually are. So for those people that are new to Omega and don't know what a Meet the Reviewers or Lucky Session means, there is actually some detailed descriptions that go behind each of these. So you'll be able to understand what the session's about and determine whether it's something that suits you or not.
Nice, yeah. All right, well, I'll just give you a quick overview there. So as you can see, there's heaps of stuff happening. Puzzle rooms, gadget alleys, the GPS maze, path tags, mob cache. Oh, it's going to be hectic. Even Monday has got something to do.
Yeah. So Sunday afternoon, we've also got another, I should say Sunday morning, we've also got another path tag trading session. So at 10 o'clock in the morning, again, I know that's quite popular and not everyone can make it to both days of the event. So you'll be able to have a chance to exchange your tags, and then pretty much everything will start to wind down at just ahead of 3 o'clock when we'll have our closing ceremony. So we've extended that a little bit later than we have in the past to give everyone a real opportunity to explore everything at Mega. And then at 3 o'clock, we'll unfortunately be farewelling everybody.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. So what do people need to bring for the weekend?
A couple of things. There are some fishing pole caches in the Whittlesea Compass series. So if you are going to attempt some of those and you've been working hard solving them, I would recommend you bring a fishing pole or bring a friend that has one.
Yep.
I would say anything purple that you have. So whether you can wear it, decorate your car with it, decorate your campsite with it. We want to see that color out everywhere, and it really helps to show the local community the impact that we're having whilst we're here and visiting them. And bring some coins with you for the First to Find a Macamob raffle.
Yes, the famous Macamob raffle.
Yes, they are very generously participating once again and donating an awesome prize. So everyone will be able to get a chance to get involved in that, and we'll be supporting local community organisations with the funds raised there. So it's a great way to give back to the Whittlesea community.
Yeah, that's great. And that's the whole idea, is it's such a big event. It brings in heaps of money to the area, which, helps
absolutely
get the event put on.
Exactly.
So in terms of accommodation for attendees, what's available for accommodation and what's the cost of camping?
Yeah, so we've got 2 lots of camping available this year. You can camp for the Friday and the Saturday night, so 2 nights, and that's for unpowered is $40 and for powered is $65. I would say if you want powered, you need to get in quickly because we've only got, as you can see there's 7 15-amp powered sites left in the entire campground. So if you are planning on staying and you do want power, you'll need to do that pretty quickly because they're being snapped up. But this year, we've actually also got extended stay. So if you'd like to stay beyond the Mega, you can camp with us until Monday, and then the Showgrounds Committee will make separate arrangements with you directly to extend that stay beyond there. So if you still want to explore and you've solved all your puzzles, but you haven't had a chance to get them all through the weekend, if you book into the 3-night stay area, you can stay until Monday, and then you can pay directly to the Showgrounds Committee for that space.
Right.
Unfortunately, all the powered sites in the 3-night stay area has been taken, but you can still get an unpowered site. There's 5 unpowered sites left in the longer extended stay area.
Ah, good. Okay. Excellent.
Now, if you're not a camper and that's not your thing, that's okay. We do have some arrangements with some local accommodation venues, basically the Mantra, Best Western and Quest in the surrounding areas. So if you jump on our website, geocachingvictoria.com.au, and head to the Whittlesea page, there's details of all of those discounts, generally about 20% off the rack rates that you find on any of the websites.
Really?
Just give them a call, mention geocaching, and you'll get those discounts for your stay.
Oh, awesome. That's really good. That's great. Also, is the event going to be pet friendly?
Sure is. So you can bring your well-behaved dogs into the showgrounds and tour them around. They just need to be on a leash at all times. However, the pets won't be allowed in the pavilions or in any of the meal areas. So around breakfast and dinner time, when we're serving and consuming food, they won't be allowed in that area unless, of course, they're a registered assistance dog.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. definitely. And tell us, is there going to be any geo art that's going to be put out?
So because this mega actually started its journey back in 2020, the initial geo art actually got published and probably saved a lot of people during lockdown by giving them a whole heap of puzzles to solve, because they weren't able to get out and doing geocaching, but with 77 puzzles to solve, it probably gave them something to do. Yeah. So that's been published for quite a while and is still out in the Whittlesea area. So that's our main geo art. And we've just released a brand new geo art probably about a week and a half ago, which is designed for beginners. Okay. So this series actually steps you through puzzle solving and some techniques for each of the puzzles that are involved. So if you're new to puzzle solving, it's a great way for you to get an understanding of how to solve and ease your way into the mystery world.
Right, okay. So I believe that is this one?
That is the one, yep.
Excellent, excellent.
So for both of those series, I have to say a huge shout out to all the COs that got involved in the Whittlesea Compass and provided puzzles for that. And a massive shout out to Night Shift, who put most of the series together for the newbies series. So thank you to both of those that did all of that. It is pretty big, yeah. It covers a pretty big space.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, well, that's great. And I believe there is another one.
Yes, so there is also a hexagon-shaped series, which is made up of traditionals and letterboxes. So it's unusual for a geo art to be made of trads, but this one is, and it's just east of the Whittlesea area, so it's not too far down the road. Great. It is mostly or predominant, almost entirely off track. So that one's got some nice challenging caches in there if that's what you're after.
Great. There we go. There we go. Emily Renee on Facebook says the geo art looks great.
Awesome.
Hopefully you've solved it.
It looks even better when it's full of smileys.
Absolutely. There we go. Ev Walker, she said she's even managed to solve all of them. So she's happy that, and she doesn't have a puzzle head. So good on you, Ev.
Well done.
Oh, question here from the chat room. I don't know if this is something you would have, but is there a spreadsheet yet for all the puzzles?
I'm wondering if that means is there a spreadsheet of all the answers, in which case, no, there is no spreadsheet. Not from us anyway.
Yes. What else have we got here? Oh, okay. Let me just see. There's a question here from Heidi joining us on Facebook. Thanks for joining us, Heidi. Is there challenge caches being released?
Absolutely. There's a series of 30 challenge caches which is on its way. In fact, I think 10 of them are sitting in a review queue somewhere currently about to be published. So there will be 30 in total, but the first batch of those will be published in the next few days. So definitely challenge caches coming.
Excellent, excellent.
There's definitely more caches on its way. They'll trickle out over the next few weeks.
Excellent. Thanks for that question, Heidi. What else have we got? So 30 challenges, my goodness. And as you mentioned earlier, you do have some pass swapping sessions organised. Just refresh our memory, when are they on again?
Yep. So path tags trading at 4 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. So in the lead up to the community celebration event on Saturday night, and at 10 a.m. on Sunday. So if you can't make both days, you'll get the opportunity to do path tag trading on both days.
Cool. Great. Oh, that's awesome.
It gives me an extra day for mine to arrive.
Right, fingers crossed. Oh dear. And I believe people can buy merchandise. When does that close?
So we've got a huge range of awesome Whittlesea merchandise available to purchase this year. Perfect. Thank you for putting that up. Now, if you're after Whittlesea clothing, you need to jump on board and get that ordered by this Sunday. So if you want to be able to pick up your clothing at the Mega, this Sunday is the cutoff. Just so we can make sure that the logistics of getting things transported around these days, which there's often delays in that process. So we just want to be sure that we've got your clothing. So you need to order that by this Sunday off our website. You can still order clothing after that date, but we won't have it available at the Mega, so we'll have to post it out to you. We've also got some awesome things, path tag set, standard and limited edition coins, both for the Maze and the Mega, and some other things like UV torches from the Maze and T-shirts. So all of that stuff is available on our Geocaching Victoria website at www.geocachingvictoria.com.au. And yeah, just jump on there. You can purchase it. We'll have it all ready and available for you at the Mega. or we can arrange to have it sent out if you want to have it posted as well.
Cool. Yeah.
And
I
we should
imagine
shout out.
some travel plans might change or something, so you got to have that as a backup, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially these days, I think we've become more used to things being changed and flipped on its head up on the fly.
Yeah.
And I should shout out Geo Stuff are also going to be on board. So they'll be in the registration pavilion for the event. So you'll be able to get their full range of merchandise and support them also.
Brilliant. Excellent. Now, as with most events, I presume you need more volunteers. How can people volunteer?
We always need more volunteers. Mega events take a huge team of people to deliver. And so we'd love your viewers' help. We posted a blog only on Sunday night about how you can register your preference to help us to volunteer. So jump on our website or jump on the Whittlesea Whispers Facebook page, and you'll be able to see the blog and the link there to register your preferences. You'll be able to let us know when you're available and what sorts of jobs you think or activities you're best going to be able to support, so we can try and match you with the most appropriate task. But we would love your help, because it certainly takes a lot of people to put on an event like this. With close to 1,000 people potentially attending the mega over November, we're definitely going to need some help.
Absolutely. Huge. So many hands make light work. So if you can, please donate some time. I know the crew would absolutely appreciate that.
And we'll definitely try and keep those that involvement. We're generally aiming for about 4 hours. So we try and limit everyone. The more people that get involved, the smaller that window can be, so that we don't encroach too much in everyone's mega time, and you can all still enjoy everything that's on offer. Plus, you'll get the advantage of exclusive access to the puzzle room on the Friday night. And all of our volunteers are going to go into a random prize draw, a couple of random prize draws for some gift vouchers just to say thank you, because they do an amazing job.
Absolutely. Another incentive, as if they need one. Oh, dear. All right. Well, does anyone in the chat room have any more questions that I haven't asked here in regards to the event for Andrew before I let him off the leash? Pop them in the chat room now if you do, and I will get. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Joe.
You Joe's just popped the link in.
Excellent.
Lovely. Thank you, Joe.
There you go. So if you go to geocaching.victoria.com.au/2022/10/09/calling all volunteers, the Whittlesea event, you can volunteer your time, what you're up for, when you're available. All volunteers will be absolutely appreciated. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Go. Another question for you. Are the showgrounds pram friendly?
Yeah, they are. There's a pedestrian path that we're going to create between the pavilions that we're going to be using. It's a little bit of a gravel path, but it's entirely flat. The whole area is relatively flat, so you'll have no problems getting your little bubs and little ones around the event, and especially over to the petting zoo.
Yes, absolutely. I think that's going to be a highlight. That's going to be busy, I think. Probably little kids and big kids.
Indeed.
Awesome. All right. Well, before we carry on, I might just ask a little sneaky question if I could. Can you give our viewers any exclusive?
Exclusive. We've got a couple of things coming up, but one I can release is that Signal has updated his passport since COVID. I know he had some challenges getting here previously.
Yeah.
He applied for a visa and has been approved, and he is leaving Germany shortly on his way over to Australia to meet everyone in Whittlesea. So they'll be able to help them log the locationless case, GC8 Frog. Signal will be here live and in person at the Whittlesea event.
That's exciting. Good on you. That's great. Whoa, even bigger incentive to go.
And you'll get to meet him and the 3 lackeys that are visiting us from headquarters. So they'll be rotating around with Signal as well during the day. So great chance for you to meet someone from headquarters and ask them a question.
That's really special. That's good. Excellent. And another little prompt here from Joe joining us on Facebook. Any more lead-up events planned?
We've still got 2 more lead-up events. I'm not sure how we managed to squeeze them in with only 5.5 weeks to go, but we did. So this weekend, we've actually got our car rally out in the Alexandra area. And I know we've actually got people travelling down from Canberra to join us for that event. So that kicks off on Saturday morning in Alexandra. And that's an awesome day adventure around the area, exploring some great sites. There's caches out in the area as well, but a nice journey and adventure. And we're finishing with dinner in Bonnie Doon. So that's this Saturday. And we've got one more event. It's a community barbecue event, which is on the I'm just checking the date here, the 29th of October in Mernda. So that's within the Whittlesea LGA. So if you're looking to get a bit of caching done ahead of the mega, drop in this weekend, say hello to the guys at the community barbecue. And it's one of the last events to help us raise funds to deliver the mega. So we'd love your support.
Oh, that's awesome. Excellent. Thank you, Joe. Last little question here from Sandy. Are the food vans cash only or card as well?
Great question. I believe they're all card available, but we will confirm that once we've announced the final details of who they are. But my understanding is that they all have the ability to pay by card, so you won't need to carry cash for that. And the bar will also be open at the footy club. So where the event is at the Whittlesea Football Club. So they'll have the bar open. You'll be able to purchase drinks over the bar and also grab your food. And they'll be you should be able to tap and go all the way through and save carrying coins around.
Yeah, that's right. Last thing you want is coins jiggling around in your pocket. We've all forgot what cash is, haven't we?
Pretty much. Although you don't forget to bring it for the raffle. It's the only one thing we want to keep it. When you register, do that, and then you can get rid of the cash.
That is a must. That is a must. That's awesome. Excellent. All righty. Well, that's all the questions I had for you, Andrew. So thank you very much for joining us. Stick around. Don't run away on me yet. I will keep you with me for the rest of the show if you don't mind.
No problems.
Awesome. All righty, guys. Well, that is all the information there for the Geocaching Victoria Whittlesea event. We will still be on for a little while, so if you think of any other questions, just pop them in the chat room. I'll try and get them on the screen there. Otherwise, jump onto Facebook and everything will be on Facebook, or just go to geocachingvictoria.com.au and you can see all the information there as well. Awesome. All right. Well, let's move on now to the photo competition. So we have a winner for September. So let's get on to that one.
Do you think I've got a chance, do you reckon? What for? How about the calendar photo of the month? Let's see this month's winner.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's get on to the winner of the September photo competition. Another month with a few entries. So thank you very much for those who submitted a picture, and thank you very much for those who voted for their favorite picture. Thank you very much. So great to see so much support for the competition. So I'm loving that. You can check out Facebook page to see all the entries, but I will get this one ready here for you. So this month's photo competition winner is, drumroll please, da-da-da-da. There we go. And they're joining us live tonight. It is Greg and Jen with this picture here. So they're based in Western Australia, but this one is found in, actually, I'll read it out properly so I can get this straight. It's called GC4KPF4. The name of it is Cracked Not Sawn. This one is actually an earth cache, which is on the road between Narrabri and Bingara in New South Wales. So the sawn rocks are a fantastic example of columnar jointing from volcanic activity 21 million years ago. The columns are 40 meters high, and some sources suggest they go a further 60 meters into the ground. They consist of a polygon columns, which are also known as organ pipes, hence the name. So that is an awesome photo on your travels. Thanks for submitting, Greg and Jen. Really cool to see. You'll be able to see your picture in 2023 calendar for GDU. So thank you very much. That's wicked. This month's photo competition is up and available. Just need to go to Facebook and find this post here. So this is the October photo post. Put your picture into the comments with the GC title and also the name. Give us some details. You do need to be the owner of the photograph or have permission from the owner to submit that. So that would be wonderful if you could do that. And you go in the chance to be in a GDU calendar. So why not? If not, just get on and vote for your favorite. You can vote for more than one, but you can only vote once on one photo. Oh dear. All right. Quick wrap up of the podcast travel bug race. So if you don't know, at the beginning of this year, myself and Patrick from Found It Podcast in Sweden, we each released a travel bug into the wild with the mission to get to one another. We haven't picked what happens with the winner yet, but we will work on that one. But they don't seem to be moving very fast. So I think we've got a little bit of time. So GDU Goes to Sweden is still in Victoria. So let me pop that on the map here for you. So it is still in Victoria, and you can track that one at TB9RZBF. It is in, the cache that it is in is called Pining for a Postcard, and that one is GC2G781. So if anyone is near Eastern Victoria, might be a few people in the chat room in that area tonight, hoping. Pop over there, grab that one, and get it on the move for me. Patrick's has been stuck in, where is it? Stockholm. So it's made its way to the capital, but it is still there. So that one has been there for a couple of months now, and it's in the hands of someone. So hopefully they drop it off soon. But it has done more kilometers than the GDU travel bug. So that one's winning at the moment, but that one is there. So moving on from that, let's get on to the favorite part of the show for absolutely everybody. It is the prizes. So let's get started with those.
Oh, say, can you see? PCE, I heard that geostuff.com.au, that's right, geostuff.com.au is your main sponsor. How cool are they? Thank you so much to John and Di from geostuff.com.au. I heard you got some prizes this month. Let's get to the prizes.
Yes, let's get to the prizes. My goodness, we've had quite a few donations this month, so it is going to be awesome. Alrighty then. Yes, Greg and Jen Reed are joining us live, so thank you very much. I'll get you to email me that picture so you can go in the calendar. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get started with prize number 1. Let me just make sure I'm on the right thing. So prize number 1 is donated to us by geostuff.com.au, sponsor of the podcast there. They are giving away 2 separate gift vouchers. So 2 people will win a gift voucher for $25 to spend on geostuff.com.au. So we're going to stick with our old favorites here of a random draw. So let's start with random generator. I want a number, everybody. I'm going to do the number between, let's say, 1 and 100, and you can start your guessing now. So pop it in the chat room between 1 and 100 and get starting. We'll give you about a minute. We'll give you about a minute to pop your number in the chat room. Remember, only 1 number per person. I want multiple numbers for people. If you do, I'm going with your first number. And if you win a prize, you can no longer win another prize in the show, just to make sure that we spread it around for everybody to have an equal chance to win. Thank you very much for your understanding. Let me get a bit of paper and I'll actually write down the winners tonight. Alrighty, so number between 1 and 100. Put them in the chat room. Just one guess, please. Put your lucky number in there. You can have the same number as other people, but whoever guesses it first will be in with the win. Okay, so that's been about a minute. So I'm going to pop this one in here. Alrighty, no more guesses after the stop guessing sign. Awesome. Okay, so let's go over let me go over to my random generator. Share that. Oh dear, please hold. Your call is important to us. Here we go. Alrighty, random generator between 0 and 100, and the lucky number is 58. Lucky number 58. Alrighty, let's have a quick look here. Andrew, if you see it first, you let me know. Lucky number 58. My goodness, there's a lot of you in the chat room tonight. There is a lot of guessing. 58 or the closest one to it. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there because Hev Walker was the first with the closest. I'm just going to keep scrolling and going cross-eyed. 58. Lucky number 58.
No, that's the closest I can see.
Closest you can see. Fabulous. Alrighty, we're going with it. So congratulations to Hev. Oh. Someone moved my button. That's funny. I like that. Alrighty, Hev, you have got a $25 gift voucher for geostuff.com.au. There you go. Excellent. You're very welcome, Hev. Use it wisely. Excellent. Okay, we are going to do the same for the next one. Actually, let's go this way. Let's do everyone's favorite because I know it's everyone's favorite. We're going to do the Wheel of Names. The Wheel of Names. Oh, dear. Okay, so let me just pop that there. That's not going to work because I've lost you. So let's go to the Wheel of Names. So I'm going to pop this one here. Have a look, everybody. See if your name, I know the wheel is spinning. Pop your names there. I don't think I have everybody. I've got more numbers in the chat room than I do on the wheel. So if you don't see your names, your name on there, pop into the chat room and let me know. I have been trying to capture everybody, but it is quite tricky. Make sure I don't miss anybody. So if you don't see your name on that list, let me know. There's a name I don't have. Is that it? I think so. Excellent. Who else have we got here? Oh, you need a bigger screen. Yes, don't we all? Kaz Nichols. I don't have you. Pop you in here. Apologies if your name is misspelt. 4B Ninjas. I don't have you. I would have remembered typing that name. 4B Ninjas. You can all see my atrocious spelling. But I've given you a $sign. Go me. Awesome. Oh, no worries. Excellent. Thanks for joining us. No worries. Let me pop you in here. Fabulous. Omega Man 1971. Thank you.
We've got Donut Holes and Oz Hockey Chick, I think.
Perfect. Thank you.
Pants People.
Pants People. Oh, yes. That's such a cool name. Seabass. I think I've got you on there, but I've just got you on as Sebastian. Yes, there you are. Seabass. There you go, mate. Ah, Seabass 19 even. My goodness. Right, who else is that? Night Shift. Night Shift. I think that's right.
Furfaces Double L. And Houston Tex Dave.
Yeah, I've got Houston on there. Flirting with Danger. Oh, that's a kill name.
Great name.
Oh, dear. I'd love to see that path tag. Oh, Gloria Potter, you've joined us. Thanks, Oz Glory. Yeehaw, let me pop you on the list. Spread you all out a little. Brain, I missed you, Brain. There you go.
We got Anthony Rogers, who was actually one of the first to find us on the brand new newbie series, Whittlesea.
Ah, okay then. Cool. Rogers, is that right? Oh, it's a 3, not an R. Anyway, we know. Okay. So triple, quadruple 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Triple, double 7. There you go. That is one big wheel, isn't it? Oh dear. Excellent. My goodness, I'm going to get RSI. There's too many people. Okay, let's get to the spin to it. Alrighty, if you want to do us the honors, Andrew, of giving us a quick countdown. Oh, hang on, I've forgotten the name. Hang on. Get out of Team Canary. How could I forget? Okay, that's looking a bit better. The numbers are getting closer. Spin to win, that's right. Oh, dear. All righty, Andrew, when you're ready, you want to give us a countdown and we'll get the wheel spinning.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeehaw. Who's it going to be? Hypnotizing this. Who's it going to be? Hey! Jack's team from Queensland. Awesome. Jack's team, you have got a $25 voucher to geostuff.com.au. That's awesome. All right, while we're on the wheel, let's continue. Let me just see if I can do this while that is showing. I'm just actually, so I don't. Oh, I've got the numbers wrong. But anyway, numbers, next prize is going to be 2 of the Snag the Tag Beam Me Up Watson travel bugs. They have been donated from Allied Oz, who is joining us live here in the chat room tonight, all the way from Western Australia. So thank you very much. So 2 of these promoting the Snag the Tag game. Oh, I can't find my cue. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do 2 of those. So we'll keep it up with the Wheel of Names thing as we're on it. So lucky winner. We'll get rid of Sheridan. Actually, I think I've got you on there twice. I saw your name. Started writing and then realised I didn't have your caching name. Hang on 1 second, Sheridan. I know you're on there. Let me just find you so you off the list. Okay, let's go again. So winning a travel bug from Allied Oz for the Beam Me Up Watson thing. Give us another countdown, Andrew.
3, 2, 1.
Yoo-hoo! Awesome. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's looking good. Oh, it just ticked over to the bug. Congratulations. Congratulations, mate. Up in Queensland, you are getting one of the travel bugs. And let's go again. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Who's it going to be? Jason or Mick? Oh, it just ticked over to Mick. Excellent. Congratulations, Mick. I will be in touch with you after the show and get some details from you, or you can reach out to me on Messenger, something along those lines. Excellent. That's right, Julie. Beaten by the bug. Oh, dear. Anyway, it was very close, Jason. Very close indeed. Oh, dear. Okay, so let's stop that. And Andrew, I might hand over to you now. I believe you've got some questions for us.
Sure. So this one is to give away an unobtainium. So this is a rare geocoin from the Whittlesea event. There is less than 20 of these available. You can't buy them. You can only win them. This question is to win one of those.
That's it. Not for sale. Only get one.
Yep, absolutely. All right. So the question is, we know that there are 3 lackeys, and I know somebody's already been asking the names of the lackeys. I wasn't going to give them away because this question needs you to find them. So find the names of the 3 lackeys that are attending the Whittlesea Mega and add up any numbers that are in their caching names. That will give you 1 number. The second number you need to find is adding up any numbers in the GC code of the community celebration event for the Saturday night event during the Mega. And when you've got those 2 numbers, multiply them together and pop that number into the chat.
There we go. I put it in. Start guessing. Get your answers in.
So it's the 3 lackeys. Add up any numbers that are in their caching name, and then add up any numbers that are in the GC code of the community celebration event, and multiply those 2 numbers together.
Oh dear.
Well, we're going low and we're going high. Angus has gone 1,899, and then we've got some people down at 42 and 9.
Wow. We've got things all over the board here. That's great. Well, let's get some thinking. We'll think about that.
All right.
Oh, let's see how the guesses are going. All right, we're still going. All right, so you need to add up all the numbers in the names of the 3 lackeys who are coming to the Mega, and separately add up all the numbers in the GC code of the community celebration event that's being held on Saturday night. Multiply those 2 numbers together, and I want a final number. Final numbers. Low ones, we got high one.
Big spread there.
So you have a big spread. Alrighty, people, that's been 1 minute. I'm going to pop in the cutoff point of stop.
Actually have a winner.
We do. So if your answer is after the stop guessing in the chat rooms, I will no longer accept it. So if you want to do the honours, Andrew.
We had 1 person that answered that correctly. So in the the lackeys that are coming are K Taylor 211, Ocean Azul, and I'm probably pronouncing these completely incorrectly, and AK Princess Warrior are the 3 lackeys that are coming. And so there was only 3 numbers in those names, 2, 1, and 1, which is a 4. And the GC code for the celebration event is GC9NVQQ. So only 1 number in there, which is the number 9. 4 times 9 is 36. Congratulations, Brain.
Congratulations, Brain.
You are the proud owner of the first unobtainium to be given away for the Whittlesea Mega.
That is so cool. You're going to have so many jealous people. That is really cool, mate. That is so cool. Congratulations, Angus. All right, I'll be in touch after the show for that one. So, Angus, you have won the special unobtainium Geo coin from Whittlesea. So that is that one there. And we will move on to the next prize.
Awesome. So this prize is a set of 3 Geo coins from the last 3 megas. So Sonarted, Wangaratta, and the new one for Whittlesea 2022. These coins are available for purchase, so you can grab them on the website, but all 3 of them have been put together as a prize for your viewers tonight.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much.
So this question, according to Project GC, which LGA in Australia has the 30th highest number of caches in that LGA? Now, Project GC includes disabled caches, but not archived caches. So the 30th highest number of caches in Australia, which LGA is it?
There we go. Alrighty. So same thing, guys. I'm going to give you about a minute to answer that one, and we'll pop on some music. When the music stops, the guessing is over. So go for it. Alrighty. We are looking for...
Not Geelong, and it's not Whittlesea.
Looking for an LGA name. Come on, guys.
No, it's not Canberra. Whittlesea's too obvious, guys. Come on, I wouldn't have made it that easy.
Come on, an awesome prize like this needs to be difficult. You need to be good with the searching. There we go. Good answers coming in here.
No, it's not Ballarat. It's not Campaspe.
Not Illawarra.
No, not Knox. Not Townsville. No, unfortunately, Elizabeth, not Bass.
Time is running out.
No, we haven't got anyone got it yet.
Haven't got anyone has it. Okay. Would you happen to have a little booster prompt for people?
It is in Victoria.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is in metropolitan Melbourne.
Excellent. Okay, that should narrow it down a little bit for you guys. So we want, according to Project GC, which LGA in Australia has the 30th highest number of caches, including disabled but not archived?
No, still not up there. Oh, no.
I feel like people are just giving us random names now.
All right. Do we want another clue?
If you've got another clue, we need
Starts with the letter C.
Letter C.
And it is not Casey.
Okay, so cross off Casey. Letter C. Letter C. Not Casey. No.
It's not Coburg. Coburg is not an LGA. We have a winner.
We've got a winner. Alrighty, let me just pop this in here. Stop guessing. Boom, boom, boom. And holy moly. Okie dokie. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, you want to announce the winner?
No, I'm just making sure I've got the right first one. Yes. No, I have. I believe it's Tanya McCarthy. Congratulations. It is Cardinia. Well done.
Good work, Tanya. I will be in contact with you after the show and get some contact details from you. But just to remind you of what you have won there, you have got a set of 3 Geocaching Victoria Geo coins from St. Arnold's, Wangaratta, and Whittlesea Event. So congratulations, Tanya. That's a nice prize. 3 coins. It's a pretty sweet haul.
Well done.
That's awesome. All righty. Well, congrats to all the winners tonight. Thank you very much for joining us live and being in with a chance to win that. I hope you all love your prizes. And thank you very much, Andrew, to you and to the committee for donating prizes as well. Appreciate that very much.
You're welcome.
Awesome. So if you like tonight's show, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can do that like this. Not that bell, but you know the bell I mean. Awesome. All right. Well, don't forget to reach out to me. You can do that on geocachingdownunder@gmail.com. Let me know if you would like to be on the show, or if you know someone who you think would be a nice, good guest on the show. Send me an email, or you can reach out to me on the socials. So you can follow us also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All our handles are there, so that is not a problem for you. Thank you very much to our sponsors. Thank you very much to Laney at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring, and coaching program. If you need any marketing done for your business, please get in contact. And thank you very much to geostuff.com.au for the monthly prizes and support. Once again, your generosity is astounding, so thank you very much. Special thanks to my mum for covering some of the cost of the show. It's absolutely priceless. And let's get to a quick shout out of all the Patreons who also contribute to the podcast.
Just before you leave, PC, I've got to say this to all those out there listening. A big thank you so much for continuation of your support for the Geocaching Down Under podcast. I think Purple Cache Eater, or as I call her, PCE, is doing an absolutely fantastic job. Now, if you think she's doing a very fantastic job as well, and as you should, then maybe you can skip one coffee a month and have a look at Patreon. Go to patreon.com/geocaching down under. If it's not that, then she'll put the link there somewhere. So make sure you go to Patreon at like $3 a month, less than a cup of coffee, and you can help support this particular good old Down Under Australian podcast. I know I'm a Patreon.
That's right. Absolutely. So thank you very much to all of the show's patrons. Truly appreciate it. Quick shout out to you all. See My Shell, Kitty Catch, Kingfisher AU, Snappy Tomcats, Julie, Darren Archer, Captain Roverman, DTY73, Wollaston, Banj5150. It's his birthday tomorrow. Houston, Texas, Dave, Found It Podcast, Team Casho, Hev Walker, James 0116, Darkside Dan, it's Darkside Dan, Scramping, Mighty Minions, Lee 737, The Bryant Boys. Oh, I need to update that. It's Geo Joe, not The Bryant Boys. Tattooed Squared, Contesta, Gliss, Allied Oz, Arnott Family, Cosmonaut 97, Isa Peter, Oz Glory, thanks for joining us live, Pilot Jen, Roddy C, Young Old Fella, and Tank Engine, who I know is watching as well. So thank you very, very much, everybody. Truly appreciate it. Couldn't do the podcast without you. Thank you very, very much. And if you would like to listen to the replay, you can do so on any of the podcast apps, such as Spotify. You can also watch it back on Facebook and YouTube if you like. So thank you, everybody, for joining us live tonight. We truly appreciate it, taking the time out of your day. Massive thanks to Andrew, my guest tonight. Thank you very much, sir, for coming on the show and giving us all the information. I know it's a bit scary, but thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us, and we look forward to seeing everyone in Whittlesea.
Absolutely. I hope you can all manage to get there. It'd be fabulous. Alrighty, so have a great night, everybody. We will see you on the 8th of November for the next show. And just remember that I'm PCE and it's been fun, but remember to get lost, to get found with GDU. Geocaching down under. And we'll fade that one out. There we go. Let's see who's hanging around in the chat room. Who we got here? Sheridan, I reckon you should look at your flights ASAP.
Definitely.
Oh, look out, you've got a fan. When I grow up, I want to be like Roaming Howie. Oh, dear. That's awesome.
I know I saw a few questions popping up through the chat as we were going along.
Yes, yes.
So a few people asked about labs and if there's going to be any exclusive Whittlesea labs. Absolutely. We've got quite a few in play, actually. So they'll all be released just before the event on the Friday, if not beforehand, other than, of course, the Gadget Alley caches, which will be released on the Saturday morning when Gadget Alley opens.
Okay, cool.
And I saw someone asking, are you coming to the Mega PCE? That was one of the questions.
I didn't even see that. Too busy trying to press buttons over here. Oh, dear. Unfortunately, no. I would love to. It's been on my card all year, obviously. And I went to the Wangaratta one, and I was like, that's it. Geocaching Victoria put on an amazing event. I have to go. And, yeah, at the moment, it's not going to happen.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. But anyway.
But we might be able to help with your trackable. So if anyone is out in the east of Victoria, bring it along to the Mega. Grab it, bring it to the Mega, because we've got some people coming from overseas who may be able to help it leave Australia. So
oh my God, yes.
Bring that to the Whittlesea Mega in November, and we'll help it get out of the country.
Yes, you've got to go. Hang on, let me put it in the chat room for those people still hanging around. I'll pop it in the chat room so you know which.
I think we have some people coming from Germany, so we could at least get it to Germany and somewhere in Europe. That might be a start for you.
Ooh, that'd be amazing. Okay, copy that. Where's my chat room gone? That there. There we go. So this is the geocache that it is currently in. Pining for a postcard. GC2G781. Go team, go.
So whoever's out that area, grab it and bring it to the event.
Please.
And we will help you get it out of the country.
Yeah. Come on. We've got to beat Patrick. Oh.
And I think James was asking about how do you find out about the lackeys coming to the event?
Yes.
So the lackeys, fortunately, have only just recently logged their will attend. So if you go through the most recent will attends on the event, they actually, under their caching names, it actually flags that they're a lackey. So you'll be able to see their names there. They're about 20 or 30 will attends down into the list. You'll see a few of them showing up.
Fantastic. Absolutely need the ice cream event on the list. Most important. Oh, dear. That's awesome. Yeah, I reckon it was bug. I reckon that was probably a record. Everyone wanted the prizes, the unobtainium coin. Ah, how special is that? That was cool.
It's awesome.
You are very welcome, DTY. Very informative show. Yes, it was. There you go. That's right, Sandy. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sandy.
Thanks, Julie. Oh, just back from your big, massive trip. So jealous. Hev, you are very welcome, love.
You're welcome,
Hope
Heather.
you over there. Oz Glory. Well done, Andrew.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's all right. Well, if anyone in the chat room has got any last remaining questions for Andrew, I think we might wrap up for the evening and let you get back to the champagne or the beer or whatever you're drinking, even though it's a school night.
It's always time for something.
Oh, and best wishes, Rod. Oh, I hope fast, speedy recovery, really quick. And I hope you get out of hospital as soon as. Thank you for tuning in. Been a little bit of entertainment in the hospital for you, I'm sure. Probably everyone else in the ward is probably wondering what you're watching. What is that guy watching? Oh, dear. That's right. That's right, Seabass. Looks like an amazing mega. It sure does.
Look forward to seeing you there.
Excellent. And Oz Fox, he's going to be there. Yes, he's a Victorian. He should be there.
Awesome.
Go. Yeah, feel better, Rod. That's awesome. Thank you. Oz Fox is an unobtainium, brings everyone to the start.
It was a Khalees song or something, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Kim's asking a serious question. What is a lackey? So I think Jason's thrown in an answer there. Yeah, a lackey is someone that actually works for geocaching headquarters, so works at Groundspeak. That's the name they give. That's the name they give to all the people working at headquarters. So we actually got some people from the people that run the game coming to visit us at the Mega, which is pretty exciting.
Imagine working for Geocaching HQ. That would be an amazing job.
Yeah. I wonder how many of them are actually hardcore caches.
Yeah. And like, how do you organise time off to go and play the game that you're working for?
But imagine having the opportunity to go, oh, yep, for work this week, I'll go to Australia and attend a Mega. Yes, please.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, I have to take Friday off. I must find 50 geocaches. Oh, dear. To maintain my work-life balance, yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, Sandy, you've already won an unobtainium. Ooh, that's right.
Nice work.
There you go. Excellent. Alrighty, guys. Well, let's be going. And once again, thank you, Andrew. Truly appreciate it. And thank you very much. And I hope everyone in the chat room has a lovely, lovely night and has enjoyed the evening. And we'll see you in November.
Indeed. See you all then. See you guys.